Mr. Truck here with an accessory review. Now today we're going to talk about bed liners. I just got one done today, Bedline X. Let me show you. Beautiful, isn't it? And look at all the protection I'm going to get. Mr. Truck here with another exciting trailer accessory review. This one's for your Gooseneck trailer. It's from GenY Hitches. It's called the Cushion Surge Coupler, Torsion Flex. So it's kind of like a torsion axle on a horse trailer. And that, inside here are those torsions. And so as this thing flexes, those will move up and down. GenY Hitches. All you have to do is look at them. They're built like a bulldozer. It's all heavy-duty plate metal. Make them adjustable hitches, pencil hitches, shock-absorbing hitches with torsion, like a torsion axle on a horse trailer. These things will last you forever. You cannot find a better built adjustable hitch. Now, sprayed-in bed liners, I like them better than dropped-in. You know, the old style dropped-in, just a plastic thing that sits in there. A lot of used car lots use them to hide the gooseneck that it used to have. But those, they scuff the bottom of your bed. They scuff the paint. So, you know, they got marks all over them. But the worst part about it is when that thing shuffles around in there, because it just sits in there, it's just a big chunk of plastic, it actually builds static electricity. And if you haul gas cans in the back for your lawnmower, a few of those other things, and you don't take them out of the truck to fill them up, sometimes that static electricity can go boom and blow everything up. It has happened. But anyway, this bed liner, it's my favorite one of the sprayed-in type, because I've used to use Rhino and all that, but they use these pellets that are, well, they're probably rocks or whatever they are, but they're smooth. They're kind of like a river rock, and they're small and they're slick. When I stand on them, I've slid down and fallen down in some of those. Line X is a lot more tough. It's a lot more skid resistant. It's a little scuffier. I like that. I like traction, and that's what this gives you, is traction. And what's cool about it, if you go to a good Line X store, they do everything right. You know, Ford is the only bed that actually has bolts going up through the frame, through the subframe of the floor, through the top of the floor. So you can see the bolts sticking out on top. And you don't want a bed line on top of those, because you have to chisel it all off. You have to take the bed off to get to a fuel tank or any of that. So they do a good job of pulling the bolts, taking the bolts even out of the tailgate. There's a panel in the tailgate where you work on things. And that is really cool. To get to your camera, to get to your backup lights, all those things, you might need to get into that panel. And so you don't want those bolts all covered with Line X or some kind of bed liner. Same way with the tie-down hooks on the Ford, they bolt in, they're not welded in. So they pull all that out, they take it, they put holes on all the covers where this has those special pockets in the side to put different racks and things on that Ford makes. Tie-downs, and they make ramps that fit on there. They make all kinds of stuff on an E-track. So they do all of that, do a really good job of masking it off. I'm going to let it dry for a couple days, and I'll throw my toolboxes back in there. But I like these. They're well made. They got a lifetime warranty. What else can you ask for? Another thing I like sprayed-in bed liner for is structural integrity. Now, 1972 was the last year they made really strong, thick metal in these truck beds. Since then, it's gotten thinner and thinner. And it used to be two guys could lift the truck bed off if you needed to get into your fuel tank and put a new fuel pump in or whatever you got to do. And now it takes about 4 to keep the thing from collapsing. So, and this 150, this is a 2018. 2015, they came out with the aluminum bed, aluminum body. And in 2017, the Super Duties came out with aluminum body. Well, the Super Duty, 250s, 350s, 450s have thicker aluminum in them. And the half ton, they've lightened it up, you know, when it came out in 15. So putting a bed liner in there makes it a little thicker, a little stronger. You know, you can put this bed liner on anything, football, center blocks, and you can't break them. It's amazing stuff. So this is going to cure for 2 days, but I'm not worried about the bed now. I can throw all my tools in there, because you're always worried about dropping a tire or dropping something in there, and what it might do, and putting dents all over your truck. Well, these are tough. I'll be able to throw my toolboxes in there, reproduce all those Chevy commercials. I'll drop a toolbox in there, drop a center block in there. But this is really a cool bed. And now I'm all protected, so I can put my toolboxes in and then go out there and rough it up, because it's going to be a strong bed. This is what I like. It'll look good. I got a black. That's what most of them are. You can get them in different colors, but I like the black and the white contrast. I think this truck is just gorgeous. Was new back in December, and I didn't get a factory bed liner because I always buy late in the year to get all the rebates and 0 interest. So I don't get the factory bed liner usually because it's not available. They sell all that cool stuff first. So anyway, so hope you enjoyed it and learned something today about sprayed in bed liners.